Those leading in organizations, communities, and the contemporary dynamic environment face increasing complexity in their respective contexts. In this book, I define the characteristics of complexity by CADE: contextualizable, amorphous, dynamic, and elastic. In this horizon and throughout the book, I will often refer to contextualized complexity, as there is no one-size-fits-all approach to dealing with complexity, thus reinforcing my assertion that we must contextualize complexity. As a result, leaders are constantly faced with the challenge of navigating through an environment in constant flux. This constant flux and adaptation can be likened to the concept of inception, where leaders constantly operate via various instances of new beginnings, a constellation of starting points to address plausible scenarios extrapolated through foresight or response to unforeseen environmental changes. This condition diverges from mitigating mere operational hurdles. Instead, it requires a high level of creativity to build strategic capacity in the organization. Inception, by definition, is the establishment or starting point of an institution or activity. In this context, inception refers to entering and navigating through multiple layers of consciousness, each with its own emerging rules and realities. Similarly, leaders are constantly navigating through various layers of complexity, each with its challenges and realities. This complexity can be attributed to several factors, such as technological advances, global economic changes, new markets and industries, social movements, generational shifts, and collective meaning-making. The dynamics of a complex environment are not linear and demand that leadership is contextual, and the multitude of nodes must be recognized. Hence, organizational leadership must be reframed through an inception mindset, as complexity requires addressing new nodes as starting points by identifying that what worked in the past cannot be linearly applied to the current context. We are all required to operate in a permanent state of inception, constantly being challenged to adapt to new realities and ways of thinking. To work in complexity, we must think creatively, be agile in decision-making, and quickly anticipate and respond to change. We must develop contextual competencies while clarifying, developing, and congruently deploying our leadership brand. Background research, methodologies, integrative frameworks, and insightful practices found throughout this book will empower individuals to operate in their contextual complexity.